think I learned while in college was that I really have a passion around complex problems, technology. After spending a semester studying zebra mussels in a lake, I decided to change my major. So I switched my major to computer and electrical engineering, building something that impacted culture, humanity, society around the world. I thought it was really cool, so I was reading a lot of books. I found a bunch of guys that were really smart and just surrounded myself with them. Started a robotics organization while I was in school. And it was the only way I figured out that I could maybe do well in school was like applying what I'm learning to something in real life, and that was robotics. Really got me into application of technology, but also a very complex problem. So when I went to ConocoPhillips for my first job, I got bored really quickly and started planning my escape basically day one. So that's kind of when I started working on my own business on the side, which was AeroVision. And the focus of AeroVision was to take drones and use them for surveying and data collection. He would scan the interior of the building and I would scan the exterior, and we'd produce a 3D model. And so AeroVision kind of had its first pivot, I'd say, in 2019, 2018. I think within that first 6 months, I saw an opportunity to leverage some of the creative more towards data and analytics. A friend of mine from Conoco introduced me to his dad, who was doing some consulting in oil and gas, and he wanted us to build dashboards for one of his clients. And so there was no us really, it was like me, Vince, Shanu. So I found a guy on Upwork who had some experience building dashboards for some of these old systems. His name was Sam, to help with Stephen Taylor's first project, which was kind of cool. And Stephen Taylor is now one of our clients with Monet Bank. And that's when the light bulb went off and I was like, this is probably the most complex thing I've ever come across. It was these old systems that our entire money movement across the US is built on. Neither of us had ever had any exposure to it, neither really did Stephen at the time. Now we're just focused on community banks and how they move money, which is mainly through complex data systems. So I think the first problem that we were aiming to solve and why we rebranded to Identify was that was the main challenge, was identifying really anything and leveraging data to make it actionable. I think that led to us transitioning kind of our message towards 2024. It was less focused on building dashboards. Now it's more focused on unified, good quality data, because you cannot build dashboards with bad data.